welcome to your 6 o'clock happy hour this Wednesday, right here on 90.1 FM WMPR. It is the lounge, and I am Lex Luger along with Marlena. And what we got?
What's up, Lex? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to the Lounge Radio Show with your host Marlena and Lex Luger. Lex, happy Wednesday.
Same
How's
to
you
you.
doing? How's your mama? How's everybody? Anybody, family, friends. How's everybody doing?
Well, as I say, we're above ground, so it's all right.
That's it.
All right. Happy to be here, and man, we got a couple things to talk about, y'all. The Southern Soul Tuesday, and going viral.
I see it was packed up and wall to wall. I was feeling outside yesterday, so we're definitely gonna get into that. I do want to thank you to our underwriter. We would like to thank Mr. Michael Jordan Transportation Service for being a proud underwriter of the Lounge Radio Show and WMPR. Michael Jordan Transportation Service offers quality transportation services all over Mississippi. You can go to www.mjstransportation1.com for all your transportation needs. That's www.mjstransportation1.com for your transportation needs. You guys know election coming up in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, I think.
Yep.
So hey, don't no excuse not to have a ride, because all you gotta do is reach out to Mr. Michael Jordan and you'll have a ride to the poll. There you go.
They got a ride to the poll.
And
they got a ride to the M-Bar too.
Right. That's important. We want to ride to the poll that Tuesday. Tell him to hang on while you go vote. Then drop you off at M-Bar for Southern Soul Tuesday, because you want to come with us on that Tuesday to see who's going to win, see the outcome of the election. Because we have it on. We have the TV on up in there. And we watch it while we party.
They might get some free wings or drinks.
Hey, they did last night.
They
did last night. Now I don't know. Let's see what we can come up with. You'll never know. If you vote, we might can work. We might can do something that too.
And you never know who in the building too.
Man, never know. We have some special guests, which is legislators or anybody. They come in, they support us because. And you talking about for Southern Soul Tuesday, because we consider that's our grown folk time.
Hey.
That's our grown folk spot to hear Southern Soul and blues and music, and just have a good time and do some line dancing, fans and tambourines and all.
I see you busting out a new line dance yesterday.
I did. I learned some. I'm learning new line dances every day. I gotta learn. I gotta keep up with what's going on around here with these line dances. So most definitely. And if you're interested in becoming an underwriter, give us a call at 601-790-0597. That's 601-790-0597. And we got some nice guests here today. I'm happy.
Man,
I saw him at legend. That's why I was just telling him. I said I need to hear a story about Tyrone and Mr. Willie and John. I want to hear all these stories, because I know you were around. I know you were young, probably about 5 or 6 years old, but still, you were with them.
Yeah.
But we got Mr. Nathaniel Kimble, Mr. Bagg It Up. Y'all got to stay tuned for this interview because it's going to be a great one. Make sure y'all share this. People, shout out to everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure y'all share this because you don't want to miss this interview. And if you have questions for Mr. Nathaniel Kimble, Mr. Bagg It Up, give us a call, 601-948-5950. That's 601-948-5950. Lexi, we have any tickets today?
That's what I was going to ask you. So did you bring some? Because
I don't think we got none.
Well, I always got tickets.
So you got some nice shows coming up.
Yeah, I got some nice shows coming up. But I'm going to make it simple though. So we're going to give away tickets to Nathaniel Kimble's show. In Moss Point, Mississippi. The pre-Father's Day show, June 14th.
Since he's here, we might well give away some tickets to go see him. Since y'all talking to him today, y'all be his special guest down there and go check him out and tickets.
Now I'm gonna give away more than tickets though. I'm gonna give away VIP access. Shout out to Mr. Clarence Thompson.
Shout out.
So there's a lot of other artists on the show.
Who all on that show?
Man, you're gonna have to make Plug Fly because I can't leave nobody out though. I know Mr. Bagg It Up is the main attraction.
You know he on there. You know Mr.
Then we got T Wade, so he got a new song on the airwaves down there as well.
Mm-hmm.
We got Lady T, man, from Mobile, Chad Jones.
Okay, shout out Chad. They're my cousin.
Okay, we got Boss Lady, AC Love C. He gonna be playing the harmonica, man. He be killing the harmonica. We got C Ross, and then we got Mr. Quality. He from down that way too. So we're bringing a whole new vibe down there, man. Shout out to the Mississippi Gulf Coast Blues Commission.
Okay,
for teaming up with us for that show. So it's a blues and Southern soul concert and party. So we got two different DJs. I'm doing some of the different now too. I'm DJing too.
I gotta come check. Now this is this is June
the 14th, the Saturday before Father's Day.
Okay, Saturday before Father's Day. All right.
So we're gonna give away 2 tickets and a VIP table. VIP table for 2.
To see Mr. Nathaniel Kimble, y'all don't want to miss this one.
To the caller, you gotta see what you gotta get the answer to the question by listening in, because it's gonna be a question that comes from Nathaniel Kimble.
That's right. So we stay tuned, listen to the entire interview, and at the end we do maybe around a 6:40-ish, 40 to 50-ish hour of the hour. We ask a question, and the first person to call with the correct answer wins those 2 VIP tickets to see Mr. Nathaniel Kimble in Moss Point, Mississippi. So I'm excited about that. Y'all stay tuned for that. I guess there's some news we can get into today. Local news, and this is for the Jackson, Mississippi area. There is a free community pharmacy that I want to say opened up, and if I can get let me find it.
Now you're gonna have to come with the right details.
I gotta come with it, because this is I know, and it's courtesy of WAPT. This was reported today. A new free pharmacy in Jackson provides essential medication to individuals facing financial challenges with help from volunteers and local nursing homes. A free community pharmacy has opened at the Saxony building off North Frontage Road in Jackson, aiming to assist those in need with essential health medications. So this is Saxony building off of North Frontage Road. I guess it's close to St. Dominic, something like that. So be sure to visit WAPT. You can learn more about that. We'll also share that on our social media channel. But this, so if people who are having trouble maybe purchasing some certain medicine, they got this free community pharmacy opens up.
That's 75% of Jackson. Y'all gonna have to go read the because all I know you heard was free medication and something about the deprived or the poor. Now we all claim to be poor no matter how much money they got.
Well, hey, we know the statistics when it comes to Mississippi. Just put it like that. So that's most everybody. But they do have in the article, we have no controlled drugs on site, so we don't have narcotics.
I'm going there trying to rob folks.
Lord. So your major pain medications, we're not licensed to provide that here at this location. The Jackson location is open for walk-ins every Thursday from 9 a.m. to noon. So definitely check that out. Free community pharmacy. You gonna check it out?
I'm gonna check it out.
Well, you might you get out of prescription drugs, and it may be a little costly. Your insurance could change sometime. I'm sure this is a program to help that. It's definitely something worth looking into.
Yeah, now y'all ain't gonna be able to get that expensive weight loss.
Lord, those medication. Not the shot. Man.
Yeah, the shot. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get that.
Not the shot.
Yeah, I see everybody want this.
But it's for cholesterol, right?
No, it's for diabetes.
Is it?
Diabetics, but
they can get it.
But
what they got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone though.
For weight loss though, they now started prescribing it for weight loss.
Have they? Okay.
But diabetic, but those really go to people that has insurance.
Yeah. So that may be something you won't find now. You might
don't go there for that.
But this is a good thing here. So definitely if you're in the Jackson, Mississippi area, and you didn't learn more about that, visit WAPT.com for more information. Or if you're familiar with that Jackson, Saxony building near St. Dominic, definitely check it out. Also entertainment news, Lex. Now I'm on, when you're about to say something, you have to say, well, I'm gonna say this and I don't mean this, right? But the social media friends, and you and I know we've been you've been in the Southern Soul where I have too, and line dance has become a thing. We got a lot of line dance. Shout out to everybody in the Southern Soul world, but definitely the line dancers who are creating dances for these songs. A lot of these songs, in my opinion, are gaining the popularity because of the line dance. I will say that. I believe that as a marketing professional. I think the songs are great and the line dances enhances the song because we are in this time where people want to dance again. And I'm excited about that.
That's well said.
So shout out to the line dance community and everybody who do so much to contribute to making music and dances go viral. But this particular I think the past week or so, it's been about little Miss Shirley. You know who Miss Shirley is?
I know Miss Shirley is.
You know who Miss Shirley is. Miss, I think she's 3-4 years old, a little sweet girl. Social media. I think she first came her rise to fame. I'm doing her version of Boots on the Ground, and the world of social media and internet is fast here. So it could have been 3-4 months ago, but she seems like she's just been, on there. And like I tell people, I appreciate anybody doing it. But what we've seen is a lot of pushback on because of maybe the style of dancing she's doing and her age. Now, I'm not in the business of telling anybody what to do with their children. Nobody. You do what you do for your children. But what I think the pushback has been because there's been a lot of naysayers saying she shouldn't be doing this. She shouldn't be dressing like this. She shouldn't be dancing like this. And I just asked you what the WWW means. And you said World Wide Web. Yeah. And whenever you put something on that WWW, it goes to everybody. And so my thing is protect children. That's one, whatever that looks like. But when you put it out there, just like everybody has the right to put stuff out there, people also have the right to form their opinions because it's out there for them to see. So it's a little bit naive for us to say, you shouldn't say anything about the stuff I done put in front of you, in front of the world. So I think it's one of those, thank God she has her mom, but imagine if it was a child reading that, then you have to say, okay, well, how do I protect my child here? Because you can't control what they say, you can only control what you do. Now that's just mine. So but I saw her, she was on Jennifer Hudson's show. Like I said, she's adorable and I love her dances, but I just saw that a little bit of feedback from whether it's naysayers and some artists coming out in support of it. So what do you think, Lex? What do you think?
Well, the first thing is, you know what that reminds me of, because I'm gonna go back to when I was a kid. On the Cosby Show, when Vanessa and her two friends came in there and they did a rendition of, I can't remember who it was. It was like the Supremes or somebody. Okay. And they came all dressed and swinging their hips, and Claire went out. And she told the other girls something like, y'all gonna take that off. I don't know who you think you are dancing like that, and like that. She said, and I think your mother would appreciate me telling y'all not to do that. Okay. So my only thing is to each his own. Yeah. Because how you raise yours is how you raise yours. Just be careful of what comes back from how you raise yours. Oh yeah. But it is yours, and it's your household, and it's your decision. Yeah. So I can't worry about how somebody else raised their kids and what they do. But I will say that this is a very dangerous world. Ooh. Yeah. And you can only protect people so far. And in the internet age, things go worldwide. And so you're going to have people who see a kid that maybe dance provocative. And I'm not saying Miss Shirley does. I'm speaking in general. In general, I'm not referring to her, just for the record. I'm only saying in general. Because it's other people who put their kids on social media who are underage, who maybe dress or dance provocative or do certain things. You're opening them up to an element that could be dangerous. And sometimes kids don't really know no better other than what you tell them. Yeah. But a lot of kids do know better and choose, to disobey. But you can't really hide something when you put it on social media.
No, and you can't control the feedback. You can't control.
Now I can already see. I bet you listen to rap music and all this without somebody knowing it.
I wasn't even on the internet. I wasn't even on the internet. Shout out to my uncle. Well, I'm just saying, their fault. It ain't my fault unless they were listening to Tupac. Now my dad would have did a Claire Huxtable move. You can't hear that.
But you ain't put it on the internet.
We didn't put it on the internet. It wasn't even on there. We didn't even know way because we didn't want nobody to know.
I don't know how old you are, so let's just say internet. It may have been the videotape.
It may videotape. We didn't even.
Cause that's still bad.
You don't record it all. Yeah. I don't need nobody to know that I was singing every lyric in this song. And this is me coming up in the 90s, like, teenage, whatever. So, but I was doing something that my family pushed back against because they thought, now people were doing it, but I wasn't gonna record myself doing it.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not gonna let people know I'm doing it.
But my only last thing is that it's just what if it was encouraged is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If it was encouraged.
Yeah. Family was encouraged.
The family was encouraging of you.
And as a child, you don't know. You just so we live. So even then, the string is attention. So I didn't do it in front of folks for attention. But let's say my family encouraged, they doing it because they want more attention. They want to give me attention. They want to give more attention. And that's the same thing I think with social media. We do it. We're in the radio business. We're professionals, and we use it for attention. We want to gain more attention from people. So I caution anybody when it comes to social media. Just be careful. And you still have the right to do what you want to, but you can't control the response. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You won't see me popping no fan.
You ain't gonna pop no fan. You ain't gonna put on video. See, if you do it, Lex, you might do it without the camera. We don't know. You ain't gonna tell us.
Yeah, and you're right, because if I got paid enough money, maybe I would pop a fan.
You might. Because that's where, and being an adult though, that's if you making that conscious choice and you don't care at that point who said what, because you gonna do it,
Well, that was a business decision.
That was a big.
But just popping a fan, I'm just saying it, Joe. I'm just throwing something out there.
Right.
That's like your kid rapping Sex and Red. You got a daughter and she's 8-9 years old and she popping and doing what she's singing Sex
words
and Red. And you like, hey, go ahead. You get what I'm saying? As
and
the
then
parent,
you recording and
put it on social media, and now you get the feedback. And somebody come to you and proposition you for your daughter because now they think, I'm just saying, because that's how it looks and that's how it happens.
That's the world. And that's my whole point. And if you don't want the feedback, sort of think about how I'm gonna protect my child from it. Then I guess that's all I'm saying. Protect the children, and go Miss Shirley. Can you do both at the same time? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess so. And Southern Soul Tuesday. Each and every Tuesday at MBAR, Jackson, Mississippi, we have Southern Soul Tuesday, hosted by yours truly, me, and DJ Big O 601 on the ones and twos. I say he take us to the moon every Tuesday. And yesterday was no different. Had the whole building rocking. Shout out to MBAR. They had a customer appreciation, so people were looking like, hey, is this a Saturday over here? Because people were parked across the street. And shout out to everybody who came. We had a wonderful time. We had She Go Hard Tequila out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
She came to see about a horse.
A man about a horse. That's what she said. I guess she found him. I don't know, but she had a good time. We had a good time. Shout out to her for driving all the way up here last night.
That wasn't me.
And when you were you there? No, okay, now man, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. And then shout out to Dre Walker from Como, Mississippi, North Mississippi. He came down here and he put on his boots and we had a great time. And we had a wonderful time. So shout out to them. And if you're a Southern Soul artist who performs Southern Soul music, be sure to reach out to us on the Lounge Radio Show on Facebook or Instagram. And we can get you signed up to come and perform in front of a crowd. Like I said, it was packed. We've come a long way in a year from when 2 people on a Tuesday night up until a full house. And last night was just a little bit different because people were spilling out the house, but we had a wonderful time. So, and speaking of that, I guess we can go straight into Mr. Dre Walker. So I want y'all to hear his new single he has out called Boots with a Z. And we're going to get into this. So let's get into some Boots by Dre Walker. And on the other side, y'all stay tuned for Mr. Bagg It Up, Nathaniel Kimble. Can't get enough. Stay tuned. You can come on around, Mr. Nathaniel. You can come on. You sit right there.
Just let the nigga stole.
Hey.
I'm in the lounge, baby.
Oh, my mic is it?
No.
Oh, his.
No. This mic.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it.
And legs pull your back. Make it hot. All right.
And he is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Hot.
Hey.
I'm about to put on my boots, head to the party. We're gonna have a good time.
Y'all know I ain't gonna do my fan today. I'm gonna start. It's loud. I got a new one. Oh, the camera. Oh, you want me I just got this. I went to Forest City with Sir Charles Sunday. And yeah, the lady was selling this. I said, oh, so I got a fan, tambourine, and yeah, got some new stuff.
Now, was the people that doing the tambourine?
No, a lot of people still, it's like I said, South Carolina still doing all that, but now that I didn't see people like last night, like, I want a tambourine. So it as people see it, they start.
Was they doing the distance?
They were at bands. So that was a different type of. You had your old folks with Sir Charles, and a lot of people knew big folks. So young guys. But other folks, they were like, it was that crowd. It was that type of crowd. Yeah, it was that crowd. So it was like, What's up, everybody? Where y'all joining us from? Make sure Forest City. We're in front of the prison. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. It's like literally right there. Like the prison sitting back there. Okay. That young man showed his tail. He did good. Yes, indeed. Boots, Lex. Boots by Dre Walker. Y'all make sure DREWALKER. Make sure to go follow him on social media. And if you like that, hey, go stream his music.
That boy jam.
He jamming. Then we back on the lounge with Marlena and Lex Luca. And as we promised, we have the one and only Mr. Bagg It Up. Can't get enough.
What you said?
That's what he said. Mr. Nathaniel Kimble, welcome to the lounge. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. How's it going?
It's going great.
Going great.
My boys been regular from the weekend. Had a long weekend, but it's a pleasure to be in the lounge with Lex Luca and Marlena. I'm so happy that y'all invited me, man. It's a pleasure. I saw you at
when we saw you at the Soul of Music Awards down in Biloxi, I said, "Yeah, we gotta get you on here. You know, we gotta get you on here."
Man, I was hoping Lex called me up and said, "Give me one." But you got next year. You got next year.
Did you enjoy? It was a great time, though.
Good,
oh my goodness!
I was just surprised to see that many people come out. It was huge.
I thought he like Grammy level stuff right
here.
Yeah,
that's beautiful, man. Yeah. Red carpet, like you give an interview. It's just
he laid it out.
It's gonna be bigger next year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You did a great job. Great job. Well, look, we're gonna dive into it because I was just talking to you, and I put you up there. And I know you ain't but 21 years old.
Yeah.
I put you up there with the legends. I put you up there with the greats of what I consider blues. I grew up in the sort of Delta by Duck Hill, Grenada, up that way. And we had 104.3 out there. Yeah. And all I heard was Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Nathan. I heard y'all often, So to me, those are the kings up here when it comes to this blues and Southern soul thing. But you first started, what year was that? When did you dive into this world of blues and Southern soul?
I started singing back in, I think, 97.
Okay.
Doing some Tyrone Davis, Willie Clayton, Martha C's back in the clubs while I cut my first record. Mm-hmm. And we was in the studio. We had cut a song called "Tell Me Where You Want to Put It."
Okay.
And so, man, I like this. Then we go back to the studio. We come with a song called "Can You Bagg It Up?" Uh-huh. We had the track. Jimmy did the track, and it was just straight track. I said, I can use that. I need two hooks in it.
Okay.
Put two hooks in it, and I do the rest.
Yeah.
And there's history behind that.
Wow. So that one, Can You Bag It Up, became that it popped for you. It's the one everybody took to, right?
It just took off.
Yeah. I want to know, because we've been in this, I know me a couple years now, Lex probably a little bit longer, this Southern Soul world. Back then, y'all had the hit records, right? You didn't have social media like that. You had to go to the disc jockey, the radio station, and let them push your music. Do you think now, and I love all the music.
Well, we did have a little social media.
Okay, okay.
Was it MySpace?
MySpace, that's right.
MySpace.
Early 2000. Yep. Okay, MySpace. But it wasn't like now, right? You see how it is now with the artists. Like now, they don't have to go to the DJs and the radio stations, and they can, but now they can just drop something on social media, and it's like that, right? It was King George, for example, 803 Fresh now, right? A lot of them don't have to go through that or getting a record label like it used to be.
Yeah, most of them doing independent.
Independent. How do you see that difference is now versus then? And does that make it harder for because we had Mr. Clayton on Willow, and he was saying the same thing. Does it make it harder now than what it used to be, or how do you feel about it?
No, it don't make it harder. Because like you just said, it's social media. Mm-hmm. If people like it, they gonna start sharing it. They're gonna start moving on its own.
Yeah.
But you still, like you said, radio, you're gonna need radio. You don't care what you got.
Yeah.
Radio plays a big part of everything you do in the music business.
Even today, 2025.
You gotta have it.
Yeah. And that's what we try to tell a lot. A lot of people think now because it's social media and I don't need radio.
So social media gonna do so much. Ain't nothing like that. At 100,000 watts, y'all pushing right here.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Because Bagg It Up went where it went without that, right?
I walked in the studio here, and Mr. Bennett had a record shop over there, and I was bringing him some music for the stores and sale. He said, "Man, come on, go with me." He brought me right over here. This neighborhood one. Handyman was on Avenue.
Okay.
He get it to Handyman and say, "Check it, play this." And man, I walked out the door. He was playing it. I was down the highway. He was playing it. Like, man, he was blowing it up. It just took off.
It took off.
It just took off and started moving from this station.
Wow! Shout out Handyman. He on vacation, but
and 90.1.
Shout out 90.1.
Record. Now with you being an artist, what do you enjoy most about being an artist? What is like your number one thing?
Performing, man. I love performing and making the fans dance, having partying with me, because I like it. I got the energy for the stage, and somebody gonna move. If you moving and get them that energy, they gonna feed off of you.
Yeah.
I seen this video with you dancing on stage. I'm assuming you was bagging it up too. You was sure having fun. Yep, I seen it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So now with the record, the Bagg It Up record, what did that end up doing for your career? Because I know you ended up doing the album. Now, what's the projection of your career from that point? Where did it take you? Because I know you done traveled the country. Did that record take you around the world, or was it something else after?
It took me around the world. It took me places I never have thought I'd go.
One song,
just that song. And man, they're still doing the same thing now.
Yeah.
It's in me places now. That's what they know. I'm going to. Matter of fact, I just booked South Carolina. And I took the lady some music and said, "Ooh, this you? I didn't know that was you. I've been hearing this record."
Yeah.
And I'm so glad. I'm so happy that you booked me, so I put this face with this song, so everybody can know it when they come out. They're gonna get the tickets, and the girls, especially the girls that come out, been over to they can show you how.
Okay.
Now that's the Bagg It Up record.
Now you from say the name. It's Benoit.
They say, well, I call it, I'm country. I call it Benoit.
Benoit, okay. Benoit.
Oh,
and it's near Greenville area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you born and raised there?
I'm born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, I mean, like you just named Tyrone and Johnny, but what was your music introduction? I keep saying introduction to music. Most people church, right? And I'm sure that's the same problem. A lot of us in Mississippi.
That's what I started out.
Yeah. Church, so you sung, played instrument?
No. I can play instruments, drums. I do keyboard. I play a little guitar. I'm not very good at it.
You tell me, you from Mississippi, you have to get in the choir?
I know, right?
I'm choir director.
I was about to say that. You got to be in the choir. Yeah.
You from the country, you got to go to church and sing a song.
I had to lip sync.
Yeah, in the choir. Yeah, that's and being from over there. But how was that early days and exposure to like you said, to Johnny? I know you were telling us some story about you and Johnny and Tyrone, all of that. Tell us those stories. We want to hear the scoop of it.
Back to the first about Tyrone, man. That's who I kind of pat myself out there.
Okay.
I used to come home from school. My mom in the kitchen cooking. So, you had the turntable. You put the needle on the record, and she always played Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Little Milton Campbell. Okay. And she played Tyrone so much. I was sitting there waiting on mom to get the cooking. I'll be hungry when I come from school.
Yeah.
I was sitting there listening to the music. I was like, Tyrone, that's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
This is bop my head to it,
Yeah.
And I started singing some of the stuff. When I got used to it, so soaking in from listening to it so much. I started singing it, and from there down, went to the I was choir director, and I said, I want to sing one day. I sang in church. I was a choir director. My favorite song in the church was Almighty God. Okay. I just sang that, and man, it just got in my soul for some reason. I don't know what it was. I just started to like it. I wanted to hear it all the time. It was a good, clean music with no cursing. Yeah. Just good stuff, like what they sing about life, everyday stuff.
Yeah, things people go through. Yeah.
And that's where I write. I write part of my life. You can say something. We can be talking right now. You can say the right thing, and it catch my ear. I'm gonna make a song out of it.
Yeah. I think that's people say that's why they enjoy soul music, Southern soul, blues, because these are life experience people deal with every day.
Exactly.
And so it helps them either go through whatever they're going through or make them feel better about whatever.
Music relax you.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Especially when you got some good stuff.
That's it.
And I heard you say your first time, like in 97 or 98, that you was doing cover songs, correct?
Yes.
And so how did that even come about for you to get that particular gig to even be able to do the cover songs?
I said I didn't have a gig. I was just going around the music because it was live. They had guitars and stuff live at BMW in Greenville. They used to play every Sunday. And I found out they was playing. I said, I'm going to go up there one day. And I went up there and I sung the first time they asked me to sing. I think I did 2 or 3 songs. And I did Tyrone, some of Marvin C's. And the crowd started getting bigger and bigger. They would start looking for me. They would start looking for me every Sunday. And I said, wait a minute. And that's how I come with Bagg It Up. That's actually want the truth. Yeah. And a lady I was sounding so good to them. And ladies come up in front of me. I had the microphone singing. She started Bagging It Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
And then inspired you to write that.
Right there. I said, Back it up. And she was backing up on me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
When I left, I said, that's a song.
Yeah.
And Jimmy put the track together, man. Like I said, he had made a straight track with no hooks or nothing in it.
Yeah.
And I had wrote it. I said I couldn't catch it. I told him, give me 2 hooks, and I'll do the rest. Yeah. And that's only history.
Well, look, let's get into that one. Let's go on and get them. Let's do Bagg. Let's get them. Let's little flashback right now. Let's get a song y'all want to hear.
That's the Nathaniel Kimble Bagg It Up.
Bagg It Up. So we're gonna pause. We're gonna we're gonna get a little flashback with Nathaniel Kimble, Bagg It Up. Can't get enough. We're gonna play that and we'll see you guys on the other side. What do I need?
There's nobody stop the damn Yoko. There's nobody stop the damn Yoko.
Here I come.
Even there, you have to put on this. What's up, Facebook world? Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
I had the fun now, I want the back. You took me, baby, don't have no slack. You're giving me love, but you know it's not enough. I need to know, baby, can you back it up? I gave my love, now you're giving me back. You say it's okay, but it's not what you like. You want me hard, you want me too. I need to know what they make you back. Can you back it up? Can you get it up? Can you back it up?
I think everybody knows that Mom Roberts came home. American Idol. So they have a parade tonight.
Can you back it up?
I was gonna put up I realized that's green. I can't do green. They will have for rain and Denver. People can ride too.
Let's go to bed. I'm gonna make you melt. Go to the left now, go to the right. Let's do it, baby. Do it all night. I gave you my love now, you keep it right. Still baby, but it's not what you like. You want me hard, you want me to. I need to know what you baby.
Hey, that when you get it, that when you get it. You know what? They got for a line dance. Do they have a line dance already?
They had one in the girls. I just saw in Moss Point. They have a line dance.
I'm gonna go see how. I'm gonna let me. So me and Jenny B finna start doing. We gonna make it. It only right from my Mississippi to make, unless they from Mississippi.
Yeah, I don't know one. I come down to John. We all get together.
This one need a line dance. Cause that's what they doing. That's why all the songs come out there. So they put line dance to it. This one is line dance. Which one? Oh yeah. They brought her song back. Yep, doing a line dance. Yeah, it's really yeah. And that, now it's you gotta. If you're in a party, you gotta play that song for the day. You got to. Yeah, this one needs one. I'm gonna go look and see. I'm gonna go do some research, see if there's one out there trending I was backing up. I did. I was doing. I had tambourine, everything going.
Took the church to the club. Right here.
Church to the club. You know, it's all soul. You know, it's all rooted from the church. You know. So, I'm sorry. It is. Well, you know us.
Actually, it started out in the slave field.
That's where, you know.
Okay,
you're right. You're right.
Well, that passed my time.
You know, you were back on the lounge with Marlena and Lex. Look what our special guest, Nathaniel Kimble. You just heard Bagg It Up. Now, you said that was, what year did that come out? 2000, and it's 25 years later. And still take you everywhere.
Because classic DJs tell me all the time, when you got a classic, it never die.
Yeah. Now I know you, because you still writing. I heard you, of course, got many other songs after that. But I think Clap Your Hand comes in there, because I was looking on your YouTube. Your stuff is up there. People watch your stuff from all over the world. Got hundreds of thousands of views on most of your videos up there.
That's how I told you, I got that book. I got a book for South Carolina. Just got a book yesterday. The lady, when I looked, she said, "Oh yeah, send me your cash."
Because see, like we were just saying, even though it's different now, but social media also is a good thing, because it's still getting your music to people. Because now the people that grew up like 20 years ago heard that. And now they get more on social media, like, oh, I can find it easily now. I don't have to, I can go stream it, but now I can really go find it on your social media and YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So it becomes a good thing for artists to, especially if it's a song that's already been out there doing well. Now I can play it anytime I want to. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, what is one of your most memorable moments as an artist?
Ooh. That's a good one.
What are you pertaining to?
Just any moment, like anybody you met, or a certain performance. Like say for instance, you just said that Tyrone Davis was somebody that you grew up listening to, correct?
Oh, that's one of the moments I will never forget.
So that's somebody you met and performed with.
I performed several times with Tyrone before he
passed.
Yeah. And we started becoming friends, man. I mean, I can walk up to him when too many people walk up to Tyrone. And he kind of said, "Man, you sound just like me. I never will forget it. You sound like me in my younger days." I'm like, "Man, I like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. I really appreciate that. I really love your music,
Yeah.
And I told you, everybody thought you was stuck up, but you stuck up to me.
Yeah.
See, that's a memorable moment.
Do you get that with right? Do you get that with the younger artists now? Do you see in a lot of them? Do they come up? Because like I said, we revere you guys as legends. y'all laid a foundation here when it comes to this music thing and how to go about it. But you getting of that like from the younger artists who just starting out.
Yes, matter of fact, it happened Sunday. I was in Pensacola before I got on stage. I guess they were waiting on me till I got there in the parking lot. And he said, man, he said, Clay Knight, man, turn me on to you. I remember you talking to him. Yeah. And I think, I want to sit with Clay Knight. Right. And it brought back memories, and I like, okay, I know what you talking about. He said that was his uncle. So, okay. And a young guy, he's coming out now. He's been working with
I just shout out young guy.
You let me hear some of his music. He got some good stuff coming too. Yeah. And he said he been working with King Fred. I listen to music, play good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's some good music out there. Great artists, and they great writing, all of that.
Yeah.
Good art.
So what is some of the advice you would give to the younger artists that's up and coming, or whether they got established songs or not? What is something that you would give to them that you feel is a jewel that you wish somebody would have gave to you?
Well, didn't nobody teach me Dr. Harley when I first come. They didn't want to pass it down to me. I had to work for it. I had to work hard for it. I mean, I'm glad I did because I learned better, by working for it. And I just pass that anybody that don't just want to get in the business or trying to be successful, work hard. Yeah. Keep cutting until you get your hit. The rest gonna follow. Yeah. You get your hit record, man, you own it. Yeah. They ain't gonna take off. And people want to know what you got coming next,
And that's one thing I heard. I heard you on the interview with the Mississippi, the art, and what's the name of it's the Founded Youth Organization?
Mississippi Art Roster.
You're on part of that.
Mississippi Art Commission are y'all together.
Right, and China, that's a huge being a part of that. Yes. They recognizing artists like that in Mississippi. But one thing I heard on the interview, you said it's all about that song. And don't in some sense you were saying, hey, don't put out nothing that's not garbage, basically. Just rushing making something just to have something out, and then what I've been witnessing, they do that, and then like, well, nobody playing my stuff and nobody. But it's up to I tell people, you make the stuff for the people. Exactly. Like you said, when you were on stage and you were doing those covers, you saw the people reacting a certain way, so you made some for the people that they were already doing anyway that inspired you.
You know when you got something good. Yeah. You're going to get that feeling, and people out there, they're going to give you a feel back off of it. It's real simple stuff. Yeah. If there ain't nobody moving, bopping their head to it, you got some garbage. Yeah.
We hear that all the time. We hear they blame the DJs and promoters. I said, no, it's the people. The people control the DJ. The DJ is going to play what the people want to hear and what the records out there. So it's really about what you're producing as an artist. And then also having putting the pride to the side and say, okay, this wasn't it. Let me keep working hard, like you said, and make something else. Yeah.
Yes. I got some good stuff out.
You do.
I ain't bragging, but I used to be rush in the studio. Yeah. Go in the studio and stay a 30-minute cut a record, Yeah. And don't go back and listen to your stuff like maybe 5-6 times. Say, man, we need to add this or take this out. I don't know why, since I've been in the business over the years. Yeah. You keep cutting and you got an ear for it. You know what you need to do.
There you go.
Then you send it to, or you release it. Send it to a few of your people and say, listen to this.
That's important. It's important. Yeah.
And I've been doing that lately too. In fact, the latest song I got out called Pushback. Okay. I love it. And I sent it to about 10 ladies, number of ladies. Send it to them and say, y'all be honest with me. Yeah. And I emailed it to them and I'll say, hit me back, but you got someone who got my number, my personal number. I said, call me back. They said, ooh, I love it. Yeah. I said, don't be pulling my leg. Now tell me the truth. Right.
Honest feedback.
Yeah. Just be real. And they love the new record called Pushback.
And it's out right now, though.
It's out right now. Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
All those streaming channels.
We gotta get it.
Well, look, I do want to get into our question because I know we at that time. Our question today is simple. We ain't gonna make them think too hard. But the question for our ticket, this question is for our ticket giveaway. We're gonna ask a question about something Nathaniel Kimble has talked about during his interview. The first person to call and get that answer correct win 2 tickets to see Nathaniel Kimble June the 14th in Moss Point, Mississippi.
Moss Point is at the Main Street Lounge. You got 2 VIP tickets with a table at the pre-Father's Day Blues and Southern Soul concert and party featuring Nathaniel Kimble.
Yes, indeed. I know that's gonna be a show.
Yeah, we got a nice lineup.
Yeah.
So what's the question? What you gonna ask?
And the question is simply, where did Mr. Nathaniel Kimble say he was from? This is easy. If you've been listening, you know where he's from.
Gotta say it right.
You know, he gave you 2 ways to say it. But they call 601-948-5950. That's 601-948-5950. First one to get that right, I'll win those tickets. So let's introduce this next song. Let's go into that one, and then we can get the on the other side. So the next one is Clap Your Hands. So that's another one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Kimble, Clap Your Hands.
Yeah. But we got a call. Look, the call. So they want to answer.
Let's get the call first.
We'll get the call. We got 2. That look like 2.
Quick.
I'm gonna dismiss that and answer the first one. All right, caller, you on the Lounge Radio Show with Marlena and Lex Luger. What's your name?
I'm Chandra.
Hi, Chandra. And do you have an answer to our question of the day?
Yes, I do.
What's the answer?
It's either Benoit or Benoit.
Look at you. You got both of them right.
You got
Good. Thank you. You guys, she said, I'm going to get them right both ways. Hold on. Let me give you some claps. Look, I'm so late on my claps. Here you go. Wait, I muted it. There you go. Congratulations. I have your number. Somebody will reach out to you to get those tickets and information to you, okay? Because you're going to have a great time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Take one more call. We
got one more? Yeah. You got another one?
It's somebody else on there. Let's see.
Let's see. We got one more online too.
Let me do a general admission.
Caller, you are on the Lounge with Marlena.
There is no call.
Oh, there is no call. Okay. Let's see. Is it one? All right, caller, you're on the Lounge with Marlena and Lex Luger. What's your name?
My name is Diamond.
I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
Diamond.
And
now hold on though. Now Diamond, somebody just beat you to the call, so we gave away the table already. But what we're gonna do is give you 2 general admission tickets if you can answer the question correctly.
Yes, sir.
So you got the same question?
You got the answer?
What's the answer?
No, you can same question. She had listening.
She might. What's the answer, Diamond? What you got?
I'm saying she ain't hear the answer.
Where is he from? He's from Greenville, Mississippi.
No, it was a little bit. It's in the area, but not quite. He's from a small town.
It's by Greenville.
I have it right here. Let me see.
She's gonna look it up real quick.
No, I've been right there everything down.
Okay.
Small town.
It starts with a B.
It starts with what now?
A B. B as in boy.
A B. I wrote everything down.
He's trying to get in here.
Oh man, well, what's it's Diamond?
BBB. Let's get right here.
Well, Diamond, we got your info. We'll come up with a question, and then we'll contact you. You really want to see him perform? Do you really want to see him perform?
I wrote everything down. I have 50 things down.
All right, come up with another question.
All right, let's see.
Well, you know what? Ask her one question from the interview.
You ask me,
because obviously she's a fan. You're a fan of Nathaniel.
She's been listening. What a question? Give her a question of something we talked about today.
Who's one of my favorite artists?
Oh, there you go. I like those.
Yeah, I like that.
Tyrone,
Okay,
we'll take it. She can listen.
She seemed like she wanted them tickets back.
Thank you, Dr.
Now, as bad as you want them tickets, you're going to be bagged it up if you come to the show.
Oh, Lord. You got to bring up. She said bring up on stage.
This Mr. Can't get enough.
Okay. There we go.
All right, Diamond.
Thank you so much for listening, Diamond.
You took a picture of.
I got it. We'll be in touch with you, okay?
Congratulations.
So that just meant to hold on?
Oh, no, we're going to reach back out to you after the show.
We got your number from the call ID.
Okay, well, thank you all so much.
Mr.
Kimble.
Thank you, love.
Mr. Kimble, have a great night.
Oh,
Thank you, sweetie.
Thanks, Diamond.
It sounds like she can't get enough.
58 years old.
Oh, no, she's 58.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out on that.
Oh,
Number, girl.
Okay. I hear you, Diamond.
58 years old.
Diamond said she gonna shoot her shot, baby. She don't care nothing about it. Look,
We know you come to the
we're
show.
gonna say to be continued to June the 14th, then. To be continued. All right, thank you. All right, bye. Woo, I like this. You got some fans there. Fans. Where them fans
right there, on the phone.
Well, look, do we have time to get into the song?
Yeah, let's get into the song.
We got about
Marcus,
a few minutes.
Ready.
So let's get a few minutes of it, and then we'll come back and we'll come back on the other side. Y'all stay tuned.
She sounds like a fan.
Oh, she would listen. I wrote everything. I wrote everything. I like it when they listen. Yeah.
Not, you know what I mean?
When they listen, they in the car listening. Yeah. All our social media people. We got the internet radio. If they're in the car, they definitely. So this was TK song, though, right? Okay. I know they got a dance to this one. I've seen this one. You got a couple dances out there, yeah. I'm gonna send them to you. Cause the women be up when I be going to the show, I be watching them, and they got they'll do the clap and then they'll go back and they got a dance to this one. I do.
I don't see how you do it. I'm gonna. Whatever you got to do to represent.
So yesterday, they got one to move the eyes, the brother move your eyes away. They got a line that is pretty complex, but I just learned that one. So yeah, every time I see a band like
it's a Southern Soul Steppers from Jackson.
These yeah, they from around the country area, somewhere around the country. Let's see, these clap your hands like that.
Yeah, send me the two names. Put the names.
Okay,
the first person one. Yeah.
What was her name? One more minute. Yeah, we can do it. So we're gonna go on in. We gotta get out of here for the other clap your hands line.
I know Diamond is the second.
I gotta find it. I know I've seen it. All right.
And you know it's sexy, clap your hands. Take that you say.
Yes, indeed. They'll give you a little bit of that clap your hand. Now that one, how long? It's been out just a little while, right?
Probably about 8 years.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Well, see, when I be hearing I love that when y'all make music that stick around. When I hear it, it's like it's the first time hearing it again, right? Even though it's not a while, they play it like it's new, right? Mm-hmm. They still play it. Yeah, I like that one. That's a cool track.
Yeah, I like that track. Let's feature TK Soul.
TK Soul. Shout out to TK Soul. And we only have a couple minutes left. I know we already talked. You're gonna be in Moss Point on June the 14th. Are you going in? Where are you this weekend? Are you?
This weekend I'm in Philmont, Arkansas.
Arkansas. So if y'all in that area, definitely go to that show. And you already got a new song. You said dropped. Push back. Now what? I gotta go hear that one. I ain't heard it yet.
Yeah. It's on. You can pull it up. It's real nice. You got it.
You got it. You got to send it to us so we can. Yeah, we can put it in the rotation. Push back. Yeah. So y'all, and then they follow. How can people stay in touch when they think you can? Let's start by booking information because you probably gonna have people reaching out wanting to book.
Oh, they're gonna have to call Mr. Clarence.
Mr. Clarence, okay. So you got Clarence's information.
Yeah, Clarence Thompson.
Okay. So we'll make sure to put that on our page as well. So Mr. Clarence Thompson for booking. And how can they get in? How can people follow you and all that information?
I'm on YouTube, Instagram,
and Facebook, and
Bookface.
You call it Bookface. Instagram. You on all the streaming, all the platforms.
All the stuff you get up
under your name.
Nathaniel.
It's all under your name.
Yeah.
So look up Nathaniel Kimble. Follow on all social media.
That's it.
All right,
well, I'm glad you finally came to. You got to come back. Come back in here anytime. Hang out with us.
Reach out to me. I'm coming.
And then you got some new music. You come here first. We want to hear it first. You bring it to us. Let's do an interview. And hey, we're gonna chop it up again.
Well, it's already new. I know Lex got it. So
I'm
so haven't been around.
That's
man.
it.
This is nice.
That's
this is really nice.
That's it. Well, I would join. I got it the 14th as well in Cosesco, so I'll be hosting up there doing some line dancing. But I'm definitely going to catch you on the next show, though. All right, Lex. Well, that's all for us. Next week we have
Jackson mayoral candidate Rodney
Dupriest coming in. So people local Jackson area definitely stay tuned. But we're gonna ask him some questions. If you got questions that you want us to ask him people in the Jackson, Mississippi area, definitely reach out to us on our Facebook page. We'll probably put a poll up too. So we can definitely, and call in next week if you have questions for him, because it's important. That election is June the 3rd. And it's important that you know who's running, and so you can make a wise decision.
Yeah, so make sure to follow our pages at the Lounge Radio Show on Facebook and YouTube.
That's
Lounge Radio Show.
And Instagram, TikTok too. Y'all see all them dancing. So, well, that's it for us this Wednesday. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank everybody that called in and tuned in. And we'll see you guys on next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, 6 p.m. right here on 90.1 FM.
Yes.
WMPR, the Lounge.
See you. Peace out.
See you. That was nice.
That's
That was
it.
really nice. Man.
Yes.
Y'all be hyped up.
I know. You got no women finna come get you down there on my point. They gonna come get you.
Oh, I got a lot of fans down through that coast area, on the coast down there. They come.
Y'all can step over there.
Where do you get that from?
The podcast camera. I think Best Buy got some, and then Amazon. I think we got that one for Best Buy though. Yeah, you can push in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do it right there. And there you go. Click on that.